Hola guys, it's Tarot by Tess. Thought I would do a New Year reading for you guys. Yes, there is some white noise in the background that you may not be familiar with. And do pardon it, it's my means of keeping sanity because my neighbor has decided to play loud music. And I need to be able to concentrate to read. I'm able to hear myself on recordings that I made with this on as a sound check. So I would assume everybody else could as well. If you don't like it, tough. Tough titty sedikye, but the milk still good. Sorry, my mom used to say that growing up and it always embarrassed me. I don't know why I'm saying it now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go through each sign. I actually don't know the order because I just stuck cards in the Bible to get a verse for everybody for the year. It's kind of like a holiday, like New Year's / full moon mantra setting for the year, or mantra. I'm not sure how you actually say it. I say it all kinds of ways. So, it looks like first up is Scorpio, and that was totally by mistake, you guys. Okay, so let's go. Alright. Oh wait, also, hang on. Don't go anywhere. At the end, I'm going to try and do a grand tableau with Lenormand cards. It works when I do it, and then I can look up all the meanings on the internet. But when I don't have those meanings, I'm not sure how great it's going to be. I'm going to try and get some information for you guys. Alright, let's go for Scorpios. Scorpio, you're up first. You have a few underlined passages, actually. I just picked these at random, so. I will be gracious to whom I will be gracious, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Man, that sounds like a Scorpio. But he said, you cannot see my face, for no man shall see me and live. Oh, I read this verse not too long ago, asking about what it meant. So it shall be, while my glory passes by, that I will put you in the cleft of the rock, and will cover you with my hand while I pass by. So I get this idea there's like some kind of protective energy going on with Scorpios, whether you're being protected by a providence or you're protecting somebody. Then I will take away my hand, and you shall see my back, and my face shall not be seen. Okay. And then the next part says, for you shall worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God. Oh my goodness, Scorpios, you can so relate to that. You're like the jealous sign. Okay. Which is very sexy, by the way, for my sign. Alright. The feast of unleavened bread you shall keep. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread, as I commanded you, in the appointed time of the month of Abib. For in the month of Abib you came out from Egypt. I should know what month that is, but I don't. I do apologize. But unleavened bread is so good. I used to love it. And then I'm seeing, I must underline a couple words here. I'm not sure what it means, but the firstling of a donkey you shall redeem with a lamb. Whatever. Okay. So let's get to your reading. I'm not going to be shuffling between the signs, so you just get what you get. But you're the first one, so lucky you. Clean bath water for you guys. What's going on for Scorpio? What's Scorpio's mantra, whatever. Damn it, guys. What's going on with you? You got two? Oh, no. Scorpios. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. 7 of Swords. Tricky motherfuckers. Not you, just whoever this is. King of Cups reversed. This is like a fuckboy. And then Knight of Pentacles reversed. Oh. These are all like descriptions. I need some fucking clarification already. Alright, why is the 7 of Swords here? I mean, if this went in a different order, like, you know, the reverse order, I would say you're getting your power back, but I don't see that. Oh, we got 3 cards exactly. Good. So let's go. Well, you got your card, and you're upright, so that's one because I don't pull these in reverse. Probably reversed it, too. Hierophant, which says teach, release, teach, challenging times. Oh my goodness, Scorpios. You gotta give me a hard time. I'm trying to go through these. I got 12 signs to go through. Y'all always taking up all my time. I know I'm livable, but still. This is... Okay. I think you're trying to escape yourself. because this is escaping sneakily, and you have the Death card. And I'm going to say that because when you have King of Cups reversed, this is running away from your true self. It's denying your feelings and your desires. But boy, do you have scandal following you everywhere over here. Now, we do have the Hierophant, so I think you're going against some kind of societal pressure, possibly to get married. But this also says you always think you're right. Now, this may not be you, okay? This could be anybody. Remember, switch the energies how you need to. But we do have the King of Cups in reverse, and that's you. It's ruled by your sign. And normally he's mellow, but in reverse, no. Now, if this is not being like a dickwad, basically, a dishonest person, then this is you being depressed and drinking, okay? Because people consider addictions to be drugs. I consider it to be drinking, as well as other drugs, because actually alcohol is a drug. It's also being promiscuous. But I feel like you're running from your problems, and you're very emotional about it, and you're depressed. I also feel like in love, you have somebody on your mind, but they're not concentrating on you, or you're not focusing so much on it because you're worried about something else, or you're trying not to focus on it. And when you have the Death card, it talks about being very possessive. So I do see jealousy coming in, especially with that verse that we had. I just feel like you think an injustice was done to you. But scandal follows you, so that you could be the one doing this. Because I kind of get that roguish, what do you call them? Romance novels, like the rogue in the romance novels, who just like runs from their true feelings and they're fucking everybody and all that kind of stuff. That's what I get here. You could be dealing with a Taurus, perhaps. I feel like this is just conformity. You're dealing with it. You also want recompense for an injustice that was done to you, or, because it's not revenge, it's recompense, which is a little bit more noble. So I feel as if somebody may want this from you. Not that you wouldn't want something noble, okay? And this is telling me you need to explore your belief. Explore your pattern that you've been doing. It may require some kind of spiritual counseling or assistance, or just assistance in general, okay? You can ask your friends for help. Somebody may also want an answer from you, or you may need to give somebody an answer. Some kind of an encouraging word. But it may be open to interpretation. Maybe it's a little confusing. I'm trying to think of a mantra for you guys, because you just got all these negative cards. Like, your mantra is like, oh no, Scorpios, oh no. That's what yours is. We could also have some taxes. You may owe some taxes to the government. You feel like they're taking your money. Actually, yeah, that works really well. Maybe you don't get as much back in your income taxes. This is mostly for the full moon, though. I feel like somebody has to teach you something, or you're learning something from somebody, especially about how not to put away your feelings. And Scorpios are usually really good about identifying their feelings and dealing with it. So when you're reversed, there's something that has really got you. Like very, very emotional, very depressed, stressed, broke. I don't mean broke in, I mean broke, like less money. And we do have this Knight of Pentacles here. It's like you thought you were going somewhere, especially in career, and it just took a big halt. And you're afraid it may not go where you wanted it to go. Also, you could be very hasty in making some decisions and not being very responsible. These are very careless feelings and actions, being kind of careless with people. This is also not having goals. You could have also lost a relationship that you've had since childhood. I'm not sure why that's coming up and you're dealing with it somehow. These are buried feelings that need to be expressed verbally in a good way. We have lots of buried feelings, and I think you think you're getting away with it, but you're really not. I see a little bit of shyness here too, but it's more like not wanting to reveal yourself. And Scorpios, you guys are so fucking private. Oh my goodness. Like, nobody wants to hurt you. If they did, they're stupid, because you guys have the stinger, okay? I don't even think there is a way to lop off a stinger, okay? Now, it also says poor man, being restricted, not having confidence, but also not feeling very sexual. You might be promiscuous, okay, but not feeling sexual. And what I get here, which I kind of thought about that in your last reading, but I thought about it after the fact. The very last video I just did with water signs for 2018, with the Lovers reversed. I'm kind of picking up sexual dysfunction, okay? Especially when you guys got the Fool, actually. Now, this is mostly for men, okay? And what it is, well, there's two options here. Not able to get an erection or maintain one. Same thing. Or like coming too fast. At least in your eyes. So that may have you down in the dumps. And Scorpios, you guys know that you rule like the genitalia, among other things. So you're more common to that and back problems, because you rule the back and the genitalia. There might be something else that I can't think of right now. So you could be having issues with that. Especially if you have like an old back injury from like carrying something heavy. Especially any kind of a sport. And the thing is, you're feeling very affectionate. And then you run into a problem and you're feeling very volatile. And I'm going to tell you, Scorpio, it looks like you're trying to blame some other people instead of yourself, when really there's no blame here, okay? Now, that may not be you, okay? That could be somebody blaming you and, you know, not themselves, or blaming themselves and not you. When really this is just some kind of a medical thing, if it's even that serious of a problem. Like, I'm looking here and it's mostly in your, not in your head, but I mean, it's actually happening, but like the way you see it is a little bit skewed. Because, I mean, Scorpios are like synonymous with sex, so that is probably hurting your ego. But moving on from that, I see people having lots of sex, or you having lots of sex. So you have promiscuous, like one night stand kind of stuff, no serious feelings, okay? But also sexual dysfunction at the same time. And then Five of Wands is dating, as well as sparks and sex and passion. And of course we have the Death card, that's lots of passion. And I feel like you may have recently closed a chapter on a relationship. And you're trying to recover from it. I also feel like if you're single, soon you can meet a lover who helps transform you in some way. And help turn like all these bad guys around almost. They may be very spiritual, could be a Taurus. So we do have some earth energy in here. But I think you may be fighting, if you have a partner, you may be fighting about this, or at least you're conflicted in your head about it. Also, I see you struggling for money. I'm also seeing more sport, so something with that. I'm not sure what that is. But these emotions are very uncomfortable for you, especially if you're denying your emotions, you're repressing them, you're trying to put them away. If you are clashing with a partner, this says, watch out for snap judgments, okay? Especially when it comes to communication. And that you either break up or you move past it to be stronger, okay? That's your decision. I'm just wondering, I need a drink. Scorpio's taking up all my time. I mean, you guys could be very jealous, but I kind of get this feeling there's no serious feelings, but buried feelings. Lots of buried feelings here. Lethargy and depression, discouragement, like a really boring relationship even. That could be some of the sexual dysfunction. Maybe you're right if you blamed it on the partner, okay? Now, this could also be for women as far as just sexual dysfunction in general, whatever that might be for you, okay? It could be a lot of things. But with the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Swords and the King of Cups, there's this whole lack of integrity. Like no moral backbone. And you really need to take charge of your morality here, your moral compass. And just not being committed to the truth. I see like dishonest. And here, it's like we're needing some spirituality, some morality here. Maybe some inspiration in a more positive sense. So I'm trying to think of a mantra for you guys. So I thought it would come out in the cards. So maybe, I feel like your job's not secure, or you're just insecure because of money or some kind of sexual dysfunction. And I say dysfunction just because that's what the card is talking about. So now I have the sexy Decameron deck for you guys. Not to give you anxiety or anything. Let's see. What messages there for Scorpios from the Decameron deck? Oh, you got a lot. Damnity damn. Okay. What? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, whatever that is. Let's see. 6 of Swords. Oh, furries. Or cosplay, 8 of Cups. Not really sure what that is. What's going on in his hand? Okay, edge play. So I guess you just need to experiment. Queen of Pentacles. What's this called? You know what it is. You're Scorpios. Public female nudity, and then 6 of Wands. Okay, let's go over those meanings. Okay, let's just do 6 of Wands first, since the last one I had. Married life, privacy, everyday love. Okay, so if you're married, you may not be very happy. Especially if you strayed, obviously, or if somebody else strayed. Again, obviously. Alright, Queen of Pentacles. Denial for greed and vanity only leads to the loss of one's own identity and absurdity. Okay, well, you're denying yourself, so. Okay, 8 of Cups. Deceit, threats, shame, change of plan. Okay? This is a plan, so whatever plan you have, 7 of Swords upright says make a plan B. You may try to prove yourself in some way, and you're very hopeful and confident, but it talks about failed plans, especially due to some kind of quarreling. So make a plan B, whatever it is that you've got going on in the next few days. because there could be an emotional betrayal. I also feel like you're afraid of being trapped or tied down, or somebody is. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you may want to get away. The enemy becomes harmless. Surprise. Going towards new situations. Okay, good. So somehow you disarm your enemy. Well, that's very typical of a Scorpio. Right, 8 of Pentacles. Alright, okay. Manual skills. I had a feeling that was in there because of the picture. Arousal of sensations. So maybe you need some manual labor. I'm not blushing. I just find that hilarious. I mean, it's like, okay, so your mantra is you need some manual labor. Oh, Scorpios. You slayed me. We are reading the fucking Bible in here, guys. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Alright, let's get some love advice. Oh, okay. Ooh, worth waiting for. The divine timings that work in your life. Okay, what else you got? Okay, you feel like it's not safe for you to love. Honestly, I think it may not be safe to love you right now because all those cards that were pointing to you didn't look too good. But it could also be another Scorpio if it's not you. And why on earth a Scorpio would want to be with another Scorpio, I have no idea. Okay, let's get you an advice card. Dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master, and you don't even know it. Yeah, right, Scorpios know. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, oh yeah, I definitely see insecurity here. Scorpios, I mean, like, you guys are like, just, I don't see how you could ever be insecure. I mean, okay, just thinking about it. Sorry, I'm interrupting, but you guys are the most emotionally intelligent sign of all the signs, but even the water signs. Like Cancers and Pisces aren't quite as emotionally intelligent as you are, guys. So that's a really good gift. As well as, like, that's in your intuitive area. You guys are very psychic as well. You can read people very easily, not just, with their face, but almost like reading their minds. It's freaking crazy. So it's, and then of course you guys are magnetic. You draw people to you like a flame. And you're supposed to have like piercing eyes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how a Scorpio could be insecure. I mean, even if you didn't deliver sexually, you could still draw people to you. And they would be just fucking happy not having sex. Because that's how magnetic you guys are. Like, I wish my sun sign was Scorpio. That would be freaking awesome. But no, I have it in my Mars. So I get angry like a Scorpio. No, I don't actually get angry. But I do get revenge like a Scorpio. Although I never get it. I never do it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so whenever you fall into security, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. You will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough. Oh, Scorpios. That's your second mantra. I'm thinking about the first one. Okay. Oh gosh, that's not what came into my head. I really like the way it feels. Something like that. What was that song called? Oh strangers on a train. Okay. I want to go ride a train now. That sounds really awesome. Okay. Let me get back on track. Okay, so you always have been enough. And abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. You are so on the right path now. Not if that King of Cups reversed or not. Don't you listen to that. Okay. Keep believing. Then the seeing happens. So what I'm really getting here is you have to see things that aren't as if they were. Okay? Like seeing the best in people, seeing the best in yourself. Loving you more and more every day. That was going to say spirit, but it didn't. I love you guys more and more every day. Okay. Bye, Scorpio. We're going on to Capricorn. All right. So remember, Scorps. Manual labor. And you're always enough. Okay. Alright, so Capricorn, you got, I didn't even tell you guys what the thing was on Scorpio. You got the book of Joshua as well as the ending of Deuteronomy. Okay, Caps. Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eyes were not dim, nor his natural vigor abated. Okay? This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. Have I not commanded you, be strong and of good courage? Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Alright, that's a nice uplifting read. Okay, so let's get some cards from, oh, there it is. My primary Rider-Waite deck. What's going on for Scorps? I can't say Scorpios and get ready with that. Okay. I just did Scorps and I didn't shuffle, so let me shuffle a second here. Alright, so what's going on with Capricorns during this New Year full moon business? What's their mantra for the year? Capricorns. What's going on with Capricorns and what's their mantra for the year? Mantra. I don't really fucking care. Ooh, okay. So you see it in the upright. I see it in reverse. Reverse is always better, so good thing I saw it. Four of Cups reversed. A missed opportunity is coming back around, and you're going to take it, or somebody else is. There's also a Cancer card, so you could be dealing with Cancer. Yeah, you're definitely putting an end to a cycle. If this opportunity keeps coming around, you're going to finally fucking take it. Like, damn, I'm putting an end to this. So let's see. We need another card. Why is the Four of Cups reversed here? Four of Cups. I feel like you're going to be kind of breaking out and being a little bit more free. If somebody's not right for you, you're going to understand, like, man, this person's not right for me. Ooh, okay. Really, guys? Scorpio's got a lot of cards, too. This is not fair. You're making me work. Oh, Four of Cups reverses. Go back to Three of Cups, and there we go. So it's getting together and possibly a reunion that's coming around. Maybe the reunion was denied at first, but now you're going to get together. Could also be an invitation to a party, okay? But this whole idea of like partying, I don't really see Capricorns doing that, but I mean, it's a possibility here. The idea of partying is kind of losing its luster, is what I'm getting. And it's actually kind of causing you to be depressed. And I don't really see anybody taken in this reading. I feel like you want to get out and date and party because you're afraid to be alone. You keep wanting to be with people. And you definitely don't want to be alone anymore. If you did. I'm saying your friends will. Like, get with your friends. That's okay. Friends will help open up your love life or just your life in general. They'll keep you from being boring, so to speak. Like most Capricorns have that, reputation. They're going to help you see if some guy or some girl's not right for you. They're going to keep you from being that crabby hermit. Not that you have the hermit for your card, but you're also not a crab either. So they're going to get you out of your funk. I'm like, let's get out. You may even go out for New Year's. I don't know. It's still New Year's Eve here for me. So Page of Wands reversed. You really don't want to date. You don't want to do anything spontaneous. Well, at least you didn't, perhaps. Or if you did want to get out and be alone, or get out and not be alone, you may want to be alone more now. This is my getting out and dating card and meeting people, and it's in reverse. So we have meeting, getting out, and then not. Oh, but then we have Justice. You could come upon a Libra, first major arcana. And I guess this is telling you to make a decision. Stop flipping back and forth on this decision. And also seek true love. Don't waste your life on just the shallow parts of life. Really look for true love. And your friends may be a hindrance or a help to you, okay? That's really dependent on the kind of friends you have. Should you have friends? You've been alone for a while. This could even be getting together with family. Or, dates, okay? Then we have Five of Wands reversed. This is not dating. In fact, you may not want to date after a breakup. Also, do you see some kind of like litigation here with the Justice card? So this could be you were going to get married and then you broke off the engagement. I see a lot of irrational decisions right next to rational decisions. Do you see how there's a lot of conflicting stuff here, a lot of back and forth? Some of you may have gone for a bachelorette party or a bachelor party and ended up breaking up somehow. I feel like you might be making some hasty decisions. And if that's not it, you could just be fighting. And it could be over a third party. I don't see that a whole lot here. It's more about just not communicating very well with these two Wands cards, the Page of Wands reversed and the Five of Wands reversed. I feel like you're not communicating well. But if somebody's reluctant, like previously, to be with you or share something with you, or if you've been reluctant, I feel like this is more about somebody else. Because Five of Wands reversed tells me it's more about them as a person than it is about you. So maybe you get out there and date and it doesn't go well for some reason. And you just decide to drop dating completely. Like you feel like you got rejected. And I'm seeing here that it's more about them than it is you. So I wouldn't let that bother me. But I feel like you're really examining yourself and thinking, like, why is this going on? And it's making you very conscious. But you have really good judgment. And I feel like you need to share that grace that you give yourself about your intentions and share that with other people. Like, be fair with them, be honest with them. Because the right decision will be or has been made. And I feel like you may want to come out of conflict with someone. And then your last card, oh, we have the Four of Wands. Anytime you have Five of Wands and Four of Wands, it means good luck. And then we have the marriage card again. So you may go through this little fallout and you're like, look, like a legal dispute of some sort. I still want to get married. Or I don't want to get divorced, I want to get married. Or, I don't want to be broken up. Let's stay engaged and eventually get married. This is all good signs for you guys. I like it. And it's all, overall a good surprise for you guys. This could also be dealing with a house in some way, just because this is a structure. Could be dealing with some kind of a contract. You thought the contract was lost, but somebody at the last minute pulls out, and so now you have the contract. Whatever that's about. Somebody decides to resolve the conflict for whatever reason. And I feel like whatever fighting or oppression you were under, you get out of it. And we have like time to make a decision, and then we have breakthrough. So you weren't getting a breakthrough, and then it happens. So that's the right decision that's supposed to happen. You have harmony with everybody, stability where there was instability with the Page of Wands and Five of Wands both reversed. And you get to celebrate. It's really good news. Like Page of Wands reversed is bad news, like evil news almost, if you want to say that. And then it ends with good news. Joy, celebration, stability, all these good things. And you get to feel like you're on cloud 9 for a little while. And you could actually get married. I'm not saying you're going to get married within the next 4 days if you have no intentions of getting married around that time. But I'm seeing a wedding could still be on, or an engagement. Alright, let's pull some clarifiers for you guys. I'm just shuffling a little bit because I shuffled for all the zodiacs earlier. Okay, let's get an extra card as well as a mantra for you guys. Okay, Four of Pentacles, open up. Okay, see, I feel like you're opening up also with this Four of Cups reversed. You're opening up and sharing with people. And then I do feel like there's this fear of rejection that could be holding people back from dating. So this is, your mantra is open up. Don't let rejection stop you. And don't let the fear of rejection keep you from starting or getting out in the first place. There's also stability, stability, stability. So, yeah, I'm saying don't stay to yourself. Okay. Alright, that's it for Capricorns. Good luck, guys. I'm moving on to somebody. Who am I moving on to? Virgos. Alright, Virgos. Let's see what's going on with Virgos for this New Year / full moon, as well as what is their mantra for the year 2018. Alright, let's put Capricorn away. Goodbye, Capricorn. And let's open up Virgo and see what your quote is. I only have like a little teeny bit underlined, so I may have to just find something on this page. But the underlined part says, "But Ruth said, 'Entreat me not to leave you.'" Oh, that's when she wants to stay with her mother-in-law after her husband dies. Oh, and I put a thing around all this. Okay. So, entreat me not to leave you, or turn back from following after you. For wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if anything but death parts you and me. And then later I underlined, "So she said to them, 'Do not call me Naomi. Call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me.'" So she changed her name from pleasant to bitter. And that's, I think that, yeah, Naomi. That wasn't Ruth. That was the mother-in-law. Okay. I'm not sure how that applies to you guys, but there you go. Alright, let's see what's going on for you guys, as well as what your mantra is. Ooh, you got Page of Wands. And I just had that in the last Capricorn reading. Page of Wands upright and Three of Cups reversed. They had these two, but in the opposite positions. So my immediate thoughts are dating, not dating. Okay, that's just my main words that I come up with when I see both of those. I feel like you need to be bold and perhaps not go with the crowd on something. Okay, like in that Bible verse, actually, in the crowd, most people would say, "Oh, well, your husband died, you don't have to stay with your mother-in-law." And she's like, "No, I need to stay." For whatever reason, I'm not sure why she does. My nose is itching. Sorry. And some of you may decide to cut your losses and go elsewhere. Oh my goodness. Especially if you got out of a relationship or somebody transgressed like the sacredness of your relationship with somebody else. And I feel like you can transform and you don't have to listen to other people's opinion. Okay? We'll see. I think you need some more here. Oh, too much, guys. Sorry. I feel like you're going to be very spontaneous, but make sure you don't exhaust yourself. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Yeah, you're going to get your happy ending. I mean that in a very non-sexual way. I feel like you may lose an engagement, but you end up with a happy relationship. And 10 of Cups is one of those cards that, to me, is just ultimate happiness and joy. Especially if you're going to be bold, you could get some kind of unexpected offer where you might leave somebody for somebody else where you'd be happier. It happens all the time. I've seen it. People leave one partner and go to another, and then all of a sudden they're married. And it lasts 20-something years. So you just never know. I'm not telling you to be rash, okay? But like this is sudden love. And then we have 3 of Cups, which is like the breaking of a pledge. So, and somebody leaving, expediently and indulging in something they want, and then they have 10 of Cups. So I feel like it wouldn't be a bad thing because you end up with 10 of Cups. And this is a love unlike any other here. And that's why you cut your losses and probably a bad relationship, and you find what you're wanting, that fulfillment, you find it elsewhere. And they give you love from a whole different perspective than you even knew. I'm not sure why I'm getting that, but if I go back to that Bible verse, it kind of goes with it, and that, Ruth, her husband died, but then she meets, Boaz. Okay. And it's a different kind of a love, one that, like, he's very caring and takes care of her, and eventually they, end up getting married. And there was a reason she was supposed to stay, was to meet that person. So I can even see you guys getting married with the 10 of Cups here. It's like you have to leave one marriage to get it. Or one relationship, not necessarily a marriage. It could just be a broken engagement. And boy, if you start dating, you have really good luck on dates with the 10 of Cups here. Really good. And you're just happy. And you're seeing eye to eye with people, whereas maybe before you weren't. This might be you leaving and going to a new community, like a new church, a new workplace, some kind of a new organization, because you weren't happy, and then you end up in the perfect organization where you're super happy and everybody gets along. Okay? This could be about family too. You may not get along with family, and then something happens and you get along with them. And then, you're back on the right and stable path. I like how I can use the same cards and get a completely different reading. That's so awesome. Now, there could be a third party in some way, and there is if you leave somebody for somebody else or somebody leaves you. I feel like you get the good outcome. You end up finding somebody if you're cheated on, or even if you're the one cheating, actually. I feel like you would leave before this happens, though, because it's more like a sudden love. You don't expect it to come, and so I feel as if you would leave before anything took place. And Capricorns are really responsible, so I could see that. There's a lot of passion and love here, though. I thought we would have at least a pentacle or something, but actually, let me pull from my love deck. Shuffle one time. Okay. Just to break the last energy. Let's see. What's your mantra? As well as what's going on with Capricorns for 2018. What's their mantra and what's going on? Okay. New life, new vitality. And he is holding this Ace of Wands. So it's a very brand new start. Cancer's got this in their 2018 reading. This is believe in yourself, be optimistic, and then go for it. Tackle whatever it is you want. Don't let anything stop you. This could be income. Overall, it's just really good luck. Maybe there's a new idea or a new approach that saves a marriage, okay? I don't see your plans getting crushed. I can even see a new home with this Ten of Cups here, okay? But there's a beginning phase that's really exciting. There's somebody you have a connection to. I could also see this as dealing with family as well. You could reestablish a connection with your family, but you have to be bold. I really see this as a more phallic thing because of the card that it normally has. But I see like new life is being breathed into relationships, family or otherwise. And there's mutual attraction. Now we do have the Five of Cups, okay? And this is changing your focus. So especially in love, if there was a disappointment, I feel like this is saying changing your focus is what brought this new vitality or this new breath into your relationships, or even into you, in order for you to fix these relationships. That's a good reading, and you don't even have any major arcana. All right, Capricorns. So your mantra is breathe new life into everything, or breathing new life, accepting changes in relationships, good or bad. Okay, I'm going to move on now to somebody. Let's see who's next in the Bible. Pisces, you're next. These are all in random order, so. Alright, let's see what's going on for Pisces for this new year / full moon, as well as what is their mantra for the 2018 year. What's going on for Pisces? Alright, let's look at your verse, see what it is. Oh, we got a lot of cards close together. Alright, Pisces. Okay. Because your heart was tender, and you humbled yourself before God when you heard his words against this place and against its inhabitants, and you humbled yourself before me, and you tore your clothes and wept before me, I also have heard you, says the Lord. Surely I will gather you to your fathers, and you shall be gathered to your grave in peace, and your eyes shall not see all the calamity which I will bring on this place and its inhabitants. Okay, so basically you just get peace. I like it. Alright, so let's see what's going on for Pisces and what your mantra should be. Alright, what's going on for Pisces for this new year, full moon? Oh, Five of Swords. Ooh, there's that calamity. Okay, let's keep going. Well, Pisces. Knight of Wands reversed. Oof. Okay. Dang. I don't really like him in reverse. I don't want to talk about him because he's not a good guy. Alright, so the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands reversed, somebody's just untrustworthy, okay? Doesn't have to be you. They're a smooth talker, a fast talker. They like to one-up people. Basically, the bully. Now, this is a competition of sorts, and upright, this is competing for your affections. And here I'm seeing, like, people are competing, but it may not be for your affections. People might be competing for something more sinister, like just a one-night stand, because that's what the Knight of Wands is in reverse. They're just trying to see, bet, like, if they can get into your pants or not. And basically, you need to send them back where they came from. And the reverse is saying going back, where you originate. So tell them to hightail it out of there. Okay, let's get something from the love cards. I already cut and shuffled, so let's see. That is the Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands reversed here for Capricorns. And also, I was going to tell you that Five of Swords upright says no adventures with wand signs, and we have a fucking wand sign. So I would just stay away from fire signs, unless you just can't help it. Oh, you got your card. Yeah, and I think you actually, if there's somebody who's trying to do you wrong, or maybe had a one-night stand with you, especially over the holiday, and they're trying to get out of something because they don't like commitment, then you need to fucking confront them. I mean, look, this guy's confronting people. Normally I don't like him, but he is confronting people. And they just turn away like the cowards they are. Normally I wouldn't say that here, but here, with that guy here, I'm saying they are. So you need to confront it. There could be air signs involved too, but this just talks about no adventures with wand signs, and I like it that kind of goes together. But we do have your card, and you're upright, so you're going to be fine. And we do have major arcana now, so this is probably some kind of deception or secret, okay, betrayal. I could even possibly see a sneak attack with the Five of Swords here. And this, it's like there's an ambition or like a bet. I'm not sure what that is. Now, you may actually fall for it, okay? And that may cause people to lose faith in you. But I feel like it would be better for you just to accept the defeat for what it is and confront them. If you were to fall for it. You may not, because you may decide, oh, well, I'm not going to date a wand sign. So now you really want to ask people, hey, what's your sign? And so, because they're a fast talker, a smooth talker, they're going to try and like pull this illusion over you. Pull the wool over your eyes. They're going to try and do that. They're going to come off like the dream lover. And this is also the card being vulnerable too fast. And they bring out some deep desires in you, but it's because you don't realize it's going to be a one-night stand. And then when the truth is revealed, there it is. And it could leave you in like a funk. So pay attention to your dreams for the next few days. They could reveal some kind of past issue that you've had that will assist you in this endeavor, okay? But yeah, I do feel, unfortunately, there is some kind of deception coming up within the next few days or week. And your mantra is just to confront everything for this year. Confront people and move through your fears. Not just people, but move through your fears. I'm seeing you have to eliminate the waste. The people who aren't dedicated to being with you, and build your hopes and your dreams, build those fantasies that you have, and just have faith in those, because your faith is going to support your goals that you have. So keep the faith, okay? Be more independent and listen to your dreams. Yeah. All right. I want to get an advice card for you guys. What is the spirit advice card for Pisceans for 2018? Okay, I'm just going to pick. Alright. Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspirations might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going, so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences, and know that this is why you are on earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so, so loved. And this does talk about inspiration as well as having faith in your dreams and then kind of taking a leap on your dreams. So that's your mantra, guys. Be willing to take that risk on your dreams. When it comes to love, stay away from one sides. And don't let people pull one over on you. Alright, bye Pisces. Alright, I'm not sure who I have next. Let's see. I'm trying to shuffle a little bit first before I get there. Alright, who do we have next? Cancers! Alright, that's my sign. Okay. You also gave your good spirit to instruct them, and did not withhold your manna from their mouth. For 40 years you sustained them in the wilderness, so that they lacked nothing. Their clothes did not wear out, and their feet did not swell. And in their time of trouble, when they cried to you, you heard from heaven, and according to your abundant mercies, you gave them deliverers, who saved them from the hand of their enemies. But after they had rest, they again did evil before you. And many times you delivered them according to your mercies, and testified against them, that you might bring them back to your law. Nevertheless, in your great mercy, you did not utterly consume them, nor forsake them. For you are God, gracious and merciful. Now therefore, our God, the great, the mighty, and awesome God, who keeps covenant and mercy, do not let all the trouble seem small before you that has come upon us. All right. Hopefully that's some good stuff. Now let's see what's going on for Cancers for this new year, and what is their mantra for 2018. But also what's going on for this full moon and New Year's holiday. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on for Cancers for the New Year holiday as well as the full moon, and what is Cancer's mantra for the year? Ooh, okay, we need another card. Two of Swords and Temperance. So we have imbalance and balance. Okay, let's see what's on the other side though. I feel like there's some kind of tension that you're trying to ease. You're trying to forgive somebody, but you may be blinding yourself in the process. Or there's somebody who is just not even willing to let you in. You may even be offering friendship. Okay, Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Well, you guys got this in 2018's reading earlier. So I think you're going to start out single, okay, and loving it. And then you have this new start. But it's going to require forgiveness, possibly apologies, and healing. And that's because this Nine of Pentacles person, although they're doing pretty well, they are missing that last pentacle that makes them the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles to me says security, and so they're not quite completely secure, and that's something that's affecting this. I'm not sure why that's affecting it. But I do see money coming in for sure. And then there may be a lot of giving with Temperance here. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. And Nine of Pentacles also talks about, with the Nine of Pentacles and Temperance, you're having to decide, although you're indecisive still, about being wise enough to leave behind something, okay, possibly a dream, without obsessing over it. And oh boy, Cancers, do we obsess over things, especially about the past. So it's having wisdom to leave behind and not obsess, or even leave behind obsession. And when you do that, it looks like it brings about a new start, especially a sexual one. There's lots of sparks with both of these cards here. Sorry, my screen keeps going black. I don't know why. And I feel like you may just try to test the waters somehow. And you're kind of being very stubborn about not letting this go. But the solution really is to let this go and just give it a rest. Also, with the Nine of Pentacles, it could talk about being entrapped in material success. And so there's this need to lose obsession, not necessarily for people, but also for money. Like lose this focus on money, okay? And I don't think it would happen just immediately. I don't really see us being materialistic or shallow, but that is one of the definitions here. I'm really seeing that there is some kind of relationship that will kind of add to your life, actually. And it may require forgiveness. So you probably know this person and you probably didn't have such a great time previously. You've probably been in denial about it. And there is something that maybe you don't want to let out. You may be hiding something. And it's going to take courage with the Two of Swords here to be intimate and reveal this information, to show affection, especially to somebody who may be a little cold towards you. You feel for this person and they also feel for you. There's an even exchange. There's definitely sparks here. But they're not going to say it. And so there's this tension. And just keeps going back and forth and back and forth. Alright, you guys need a love card. I already cut and shuffled, so let's see. I could see you guys having a truce. And then it's like you get to ignite your passion again. Oh yeah, brand new start with the Fool here. Now, I will caution you, I just saw the Tower. I think you get to rebuild though. And then Six of Swords. This is the calm after the storm. That's Six of Wands, never mind. Believe and succeed, not Six of Swords. So you get a victory, especially with rebuilding something. So I feel like you have to trust this person. You're not very trusting right now, or they're not, but there's this need to kind of test the waters and see. I'm not saying test them, but just let go, forgive. Everybody integrate everything, be tolerant instead of stubborn. Be diplomatic, and you'll have that harmony once you have that truce. And you'll also get healing, but it may require some patience and trust. And I feel like this is going to be a surprise to you, okay? Just because the Fool card is ruled by Neptune. But it talks about new beginnings, having lots of hope, but it's taking a chance, okay? So it's stepping in the water, being willing to do that, being willing to try multiple approaches to make something work. Because this is an unordinary kind of love. It's not, this would be a very strange coupling, okay? It would not be traditional. So people would probably look at you funny if you told them how you met or your backstory. But this also says trust in relationships, okay? This is going to help you kind of transform. And this is a need to overcome fears and challenge yourself to have hope and take chances when it comes to this love, whatever. Okay? Now, we have the Tower, and the Tower comes in when you are on the fence too long, like Two of Swords says. Okay? And so this is like a sudden solution to your problem, which is good. And it may come to you through intuition. But we have two cards about freedom. And here I feel like this is a tower. I mean, it's a tower card, but it's like the tower that crumbled, but you were locked inside the tower. You know what I mean? Like you were the damsel in distress, so to speak, if you're male or female. And the tower crumbles. And this is like letting you out of prison. It helps you change your thoughts on love, because we do have a very different, unordinary kind of love, so it helps you see love differently. And it's a permanent change, okay? It's a shock and a surprise, just like the Fool. Something's going to come and shock you and surprise you, and I don't think it's bad at all. I think somebody may come to you and say, hey, trust me, I want to rebuild. Whatever that means to you. And it's coming quickly with imminent news. It's getting rid of false securities and trusting like especially your own securities here. You're going to have to trust in God, have like a childlike faith again, and trust this person, whomever it may be. It could be a Sagittarius. And then we have the Six of Wands. You will be victorious. This is great news. I had something to say and it just went pew. Well, anyway, the outcome's going to be better than what you expect, because if you were mistrustful, you're going to start trusting and it's going to be great. It says you're about to enter into a relationship with a dream partner. Now, if you are in a relationship and you're just having trust issues, then things are going to start going better. But you have to believe that it's going to happen, and it will. This is happiness and celebration. But it's also a turning point in your life from the Tower. So I feel like there was an end of an era, and you're starting like a whole new life, especially in the love department. So this would be, kind of gives you a new identity. You were this person in a tower, and now you're not. I hope that makes sense. Also, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool, and Six of Wands and the Tower, this is going to happen overnight, and it's going to be a success, because the Fool and Nine of Pentacles say overnight success. Like everything's going to click and work with Temperance here. You're at two sides of the same coin is what I get. I wonder who this person is. This is good news. I'm a Cancer, so who is this person? Let me think. Also, with the Six of Wands, this is beginner's luck. So you have a brand new beginning and you have luck. Also, they'll have unexpected promotion, most likely, or just unexpected celebration and victory. So yeah, I'm so excited about this. I think we need to pull more cards because, you know, this is great. But it's transformative. And whatever you've been praying for, it has not been in vain. It is coming, and you are victorious. And it's a lot better than what you expected. Now, your work life could be related to your love life, and that's why the promotion might be coming. It could improve your work life somehow, or it could improve your love life, or your love life is improving your work life somehow or another. I see lots of artistic inspiration. I'm not sure what that's about. And I feel like you realize that there are so many, with the Fool here, there's so many more options about love than what you thought. And you're going to ask about these options. Somebody may ask you to change something about yourself somehow. And it may make you a little defensive, but you're willing to actually trust and try to rebuild. And maybe not to change something about yourself, but to change something to kind of build the relationship. So it could be a communication skill or something of that nature. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's get you guys a love card. I feel like this is about love. And funnily enough, we don't have any cup cards. Okay, what love messages are there for Cancer for this New Year holiday as well as the full moon? And what is their mantra for the year? I'm definitely seeing shock, surprise, work to make things better, and rebuild. But you have a rebirth. It's really good. And even though this isn't really your choice to have it come up this way somehow, you're going to trust that it's the right thing and that it's going to be good. Yeah, okay, we could be dealing with finances and career. It's affecting your love life, which, again, I was talking about earlier. We have release your ex in reverse. Okay. Oh, deception in reverse. You're not going to be deceived. Okay, good news. Good news. But you're not calling in your soulmate. Also, with this Nine of Pentacles in the Tower, I feel like you're going to become self-reliant. Or you have been self-reliant. You're going to be very loud and clear. You're not going to be shy anymore. You're going to tell people exactly how it is. You're going to be very carefree. And they're going to be receptive to this, but they're also going to want you to be a little less independent. They're going to want to kind of contribute to your life in some way. Okay. And last, we have heart-to-heart conversations. You're going to have to talk it out with somebody. Again, like, Try different approaches. Work on it. Like this also says, Temperance, express any kind of conflict clearly. You may need to have it out with somebody just to have it out and get all the words spoken, but make sure you say it clearly. And then kind of let go of something that would have been something you held on to, almost like a grudge, but I don't feel like you would. But if you would have, then this is saying let it go. Because your self-control with the Tower here in Temperance, your self-control is going to get tested, is what I'm seeing. It's going to be challenged by this unexpected event. And you got to have to be able to see the big picture, all sides, and then find common ground with someone, okay? Become more tolerant of them, and you're going to have success. It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This is about your feelings. And before, your feelings were all closed up. You were like afraid to be intimate and affectionate. And this says, have a temporary truce and do it, okay? Because the Tower is what's throwing you off your fence here, okay? Somebody may think there's a hidden agenda, but I just feel like there's this tension here, and like you're denying feelings, you're denying telling people about your feelings, them as well, okay? All right. You know what, Cancers? I'm going to get you a card from the Sexy deck. I think only Scorpio's got that thus far. Let's see what we get for you. What messages are there for Cancers for this New Year's holiday as well as the full moon? And what is their mantra for the 2018 year? I'm just going to say your mantra is trust, okay? Mantra, I still can't remember which one's right. They're probably both right. But I don't think you're going to be single very long. This person wants you not to be single. And I don't see anybody offering a pentacle here, but it's there. Okay, let's see what we have for you from the Decameron deck. Fluff, stop playing with that bag. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, that one popped out. Stop it. Okay, oh, the Hanged Woman. It doesn't look very fun, okay? But it talks about a short-lived romance. So this must be about a relationship that wasn't it was maybe short, is what I get. But let me read the actual definition here before I start getting carried away. A short-lived love. The suitors deceive themselves into thinking that their prey is all theirs unless they are happy with fleeting pleasure. Okay, so somebody thought somebody owned somebody is what it was. And the other person wanted to be free, especially Sagittarius vibes here. And so they couldn't, and they broke free. But this is going to happen, be short-lived. I think I need another one. So this is from the past. I want something that's around this time. Okay, there we go. Ten of Swords. Okay, let's see what that says here. Dangerous friendships, a rash act, unseemliness. Okay, so you guys may end up like coming together and doing something that other people might not approve of. But then there's just this need for you to restrain yourself a little bit, or you have been restraining yourself. No, I feel like this is still in the past. There was some kind of a really quick relationship due to some kind of unseemly act where you felt deceived. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about, but that's in the past, and that's what you're having to forgive and talk about your feelings. That may be why you're reluctant to talk about your feelings. And, okay, moving on, Cancers. Got more signs to go for. Let's see, who is next, anyway? Oh. I did a High Priestess card for me personally, but I'll do that later. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, you turned over. Gemini. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at all those people I still have left. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Gemini, it says, oh, you got a short one. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I keep your word. You are good and do good. All right, Gemini, that's for you. All right, what messages are there for Geminis for this New Year holiday, as well as the full moon. What's going on for Geminis? What should their mantra be for 2018? What do they need to know regarding this holiday time period? Full moon, repercussions, and what's their mantra for 2018? Alright, what's going on for Geminis, the lovers? What's going on for them? What's their mantra? What do they need to know? Okay. The World and King of Swords reversed. Now, I don't like this guy. This could possibly be a representation of you as a sword. And then we have the World card. I'm not saying that is you. This could just be an energy of somebody you're with. They could also be an air sign. This person isn't exactly truthful. They spread lies about people, rumors, and you can't win with them. And they like to manipulate situations, like with lying mostly. And it causes a relationship to suffer. And I was getting this feeling like you might be in this bubble. This person might try to have you in a bubble, like they're controlling, and they're trying to control you with these rumors. And it's really suffocating you. Like you're in the bubble. You should be happy though. That's the thing. Like they want to keep you in this little tight bubble. And King of Swords reverse says they commit a crime against you. And they don't really have deep feelings. This also says keep away from lover. So not only was this relationship suffocating, but you may kind of be hiding from this person because you're trying to stay away from them. Doesn't have to be a lover, but that's what it says when King of Swords reverse says stay away from this lover. So Geminis, who have you gotten yourselves mixed up with? Oh my goodness. I mean, this person's cruel, perverse. They just have bad intentions, like evil intentions. Alright, why is the King of Swords reversed here and the World here? And I think you're going to get out of this bubble soon, because I see like expansion in the future. You're going to be dancing for joy when you get out, but you know that potential's there if you're still in this relationship. Oh, 9 of Cups. Your dreams are coming true. You're getting away from this person. Definitely so. Because they are freaking terrible. And you're going to be counting your blessings. You're going to be like, oh, I got out. Or you're so glad you did get out. You're counting your blessings because you did get out. And now you're stable. You have somebody who can emotionally fulfill you. If not, you fulfill your damn self. You don't need a man, you know. I know, just in case you're a woman, you know. And you're going to be free and out of those limitations they put you under. You might even go back and get your education. Maybe somebody wouldn't let you go to school. Because I feel like you complete a cycle, you graduate. And these changes you're going to go through, if you're not out yet, are going to be good for you. You're going to have protection, and you're going to prevail over this. There's so much potential here. The world is literally at your doorstep. Yep, especially when it comes to love. You got your own sign. You're going to be great. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Okay. So this is a successful love, a successful belief, a romance that puts you on top of the world. Be careful of internet dating, okay? Not that it's bad, but just be careful. You know, they have tarot spreads for vetting online dates. 6 of Swords, which matches the lovers. You're going to meet somebody, and you're going to come together. You're also going to reconcile, not with a person, okay, not this person, but what happened. You're going to reconcile what happened and what potential there is for your life. You're going to put those together and move on. You're going to have healing begins. And I feel like love heals everything. It covers a multitude of sins. Ooh, you're going to have a carefree new start. Like, you really are dancing for joy here. And like, you got the 9 of Cups. You got love. You got the world. You get healing. You get the Fool, which is trusting and new beginnings. But basically you overcome fear. And the only bad card in here is the King of Swords. So this has to be somebody who put you through it, is what I get. Could be another air sign, doesn't have to be. Usually it'd be a Libra, Aquarius, possibly a Capricorn, because that's what these are. But it could be any sign, okay? Don't focus on the sign so much. I just like to bring it up because it could resonate with people. Ooh, I'm so happy. And I feel like you're going to have non-judgmental acceptance of yourself. I feel like this is a lot about self-healing, but also you're going to be very shrewd in whoever you have a relationship with. And you're really going to make sure they're stable and they have your best interest at heart. You're not going to do it in a mistrusting way, though. Okay. And with the Lovers here, you're going to be fucking crazy in love. Wow. Very much so. Like your cup's going to be running over. I'm very jealous. It looks like it comes kind of easy to you guys this time. Get that song Crazy in Love in my head now. Oh. And you get to be carefree again. You get freedom for sure. Your self-esteem goes up. And again, you find this unordinary kind of love. And it does help you heal the wounds from the past. And what are, our lovers if they're not going to help us in life? And you're going to be able to overcome your trials. You're going to be secure, especially in this new relationship. But you're still going to take independence, like responsibility for yourself, okay? But this is a soulmate kind of love. They're going to be warm and intimate. And everything that happens, you're going to see it was a blessing in disguise. Because if it hadn't happened, you wouldn't be able to find this other person. Somehow. I'm not sure how that is. And you're really going to see love differently now. You're going to realize that love only exists in the absence of restriction, okay? When people put limitations on you, want to keep you in that bubble, that's not love, okay? That's control, is what it is. And you're going to find yourself better, and that helps you attract your soulmate. That's so good. But you get free from bondage, you get free from guilt, get free from like manipulation and mental conditioning. You get free from all of that, and you start to accept yourself. Oh, this is a good reading. And you get to see yourself as beautiful. That's so wonderful. I love this. This is great. Okay. Let's get you one of these spirit cards and see what comes up for you guys. You got two major arcana, love and trust, which is crazy in love and having new starts, especially in regards to love. It could be loving yourself, because I do feel like you're integrating aspects of yourself that were conflicting, but you also have love coming in, okay? You're going to be crazy about yourself and somebody else. And you're not going to be crazy about this other douchebag, okay? They probably committed a crime against you, and that's probably why there's some low self-esteem issues going on here. They weren't very balanced. They were very cruel and barbaric. And they had authority issues. Alright, dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others. Ooh, the truth can set everyone free. I love this. Ooh, it's biblical there too. Let go of the results. Let go of your fears and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it, and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. Whew. So your mantra is let go and let God. It's definitely miraculous. And the Fool does talk about trusting in God. So good for you guys. I'm happy for you, Geminis. You deserve some happiness. Ooh. And I hate that you were shacked up or something with a douchebag. Sorry about that. Let's see how many signs have I done so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to stop this video, do these 6, and I'm going to make another video with the other 6. Alright, good luck guys, and be happy with this 2018 year. It looks like everybody got good news.